Hey up everybody, Heidi, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you all doing? I'm hoping I've got this set right. I literally just do it on my phone, but I don't know if I'm in the right place. That looks alright, doesn't it? Quite central. I'm going to move it again now. Right, well, what I forgot to say, it's Sunday. I will, this video, what is it, 17th of March. You're probably watching it now on the 24th, 17, 18, 19, 24th of March. I'm a bit in front so that I can get videos done for when I go into my operation, so that I can keep uploading 3 times a week, and I'll actually be sat down with my feet up, which is what I've been told I've got to do. I'm getting so addicted to this. It's like I want to do them every day now, and then I get stressed because I've got no ideas. But we're just going to plod along and get on with it. I'm going to talk. I know lots of you have followed me right from day dot, and I so appreciate it. But there is an awful lot of new subscribers. How exciting is that? New subscribers. We have a Facebook group, Heidi-The Yorkshire Crafter. Come along. We've got a fab admin team, and we've got the best members of the group. Absolutely amazing they are. I'm just going to talk you through this while I'm getting it ready. We're using the Oak Leaf Flourish. They're that colour because I'm using my zig pens on them, but it doesn't affect them. They work exactly the same, and I'm never going to part with them, so it doesn't bother me. I just need to wet the back of that for it to stick. There we go. You guys followed my system on this. The amount of people that have done it is unreal, but isn't it better? Don't you just love it so much more, so much tidier? Right, so yeah, we're using them, and I'm using the Ranger Tim Holtz watercolour today. Because it's textured, and I wanted textured on this. It does have a smoother side, but I actually wanted the texture. I don't normally like working on it, but we are doing today. So we need a stamping platform. I'm just going to mention this because a few people have asked what are my foam strips that I use on my shaker cards, and these are you get 2 in a pack, 2 pieces in a pack. I get mine from Bumbleberries. I don't know if you can see it with packet. It comes with different thickness. Can you see the thickness there? And then it gets thinner. I even use the bit round edge me. You know, they're like protecting packaging. I even cut that down and use that. So that's what they are. What else do I want to say? eBay. I sell my cards really cheap on eBay because I literally just sell them to get a bit of money back so I can buy more cards. That's what I normally do with that. I just buy more cards. So in the description box below, I know most of you know, but the new guys, I want to tell you anyway. Yeah, I sell. The description, the link is in the description down below, where also is buy me a coffee. There's a link for that. It's also pinned on the top of the group page, and it's literally to help me carry on sending all my cards out. I send birthday cards out, and I send a thank you card out for everybody that sends me a coffee or buys me coffees. So just to clear that up, that's where it'll be. If you can't find it, I'm happy to send it to you. But it just enables me to carry on sending them out. And you guys, you've just been amazing. And I do send my cards all over the world. I'm not that person that will say, no, I'm not sending to America because it's too expensive. Yes, it's expensive. But I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you guys. So you lot mean the world to me. So that's my way of saying thank you. Right. The other day I did a video of the dandelions that I watercoloured like this. We're only doing this one card like this, just because I thought it might give it a better effect. I don't even know if it made a difference. So we're using zig, and I'm just using like rainbow colours. What did I use? Oh, I used red first. I thought that were orange. Here, dear. I'm giving it 2 squirts of just plain water, about that distance apart. I'm not going to spray it on here, but about that distance apart. 2 squares. This is dead simple card. And you're just going to put them randomly down. So I'm following the card that's in front of me because it hurts my brain if I've got to think about putting them somewhere else. So it's not as defined because you sprayed it with water, but it gives it a gorgeous look. But you must clean it thoroughly, because I put yellow on and it works fine, and then I put purple on and it went all manky. So you learn by your mistakes, don't you? So now I'm going to do light blue. I love this technique, you know. Not, well, I love this technique as well, but the actual cards that we're making, I don't know if you can see that. See what I mean? It's, yes. I'm just going to get a different blue. That's not strong enough. 1 second. Now this might be too blue for what I want to do. Oh, we're going with it. I didn't really want it mega dark, but now you see, I walk away. This is how old I am. I've walked away and I can't remember what I was telling you. Oh, I love the technique that we're doing, including this one now. But it's something, again, you don't do. You either forget about it or you think, oh, I can't be bothered. But I know what I'm like. Right, I'm going to turn this one to a bit of an angle. Yes, it's overlapping the other one, which is what I want. Not all of it though. Just there will do. Too much. Nice blue. Too much water on, so I might go back to just 1 spray. I think also it depends how juicy your pens are. So the orange or the red wasn't as juicy as that blue when I put it on. So if your pen's juicy, just do 1 spray. Right, I'll go to the other side because I do want to put another one over here, but we'll let it dry a minute. Mid-green. Like I say, you don't have to do it with the water. You can literally just use your ink pads and stamp it up that way. You could even use any, like your elements or your, I've got my other ones out, what are they? Oxides. It'll do the same thing. So you don't need these pens. It's just that I prefer these colours. And I just love this, how it works when you've done it. Especially if you're putting more than 1 colour on. Right, I've only sprayed this one once, so let's see what this does. Let's come around here. See that we only sprayed once. Wow, that really spread, did that one, didn't it? My practice one, it didn't spread nowhere near as much as this. It's right. Right, let's go with the, is that dry that now? Let's whack a bit of yellow over it. I can see the colour in it. I mean, you could do it all the same colour if you want. My yellow's not the best. In fact, if I remember rightly, I switched it straight to orange. Dee 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 dee. That is not me, you can hear snoring. It is not Andy, he's out shopping. Today we have our Princess Lexi up here. Oh, I've got to tell you something. Sorry, I got a bit excited then, didn't I? Lexi and Rosie got a delivery this week. Just a random parcel that came for them. And I've asked for permission to say what we got, what they got. And first of all, when I opened it, there was no cards. There was 2 cards, sorry. And it was pictures of Rosie and Lexi. It was one of my photos that I've got on my Facebook. And it was printed off and made into greeting cards. Oh, I've absolutely loved it. And then when we looked a bit further, there was 2 huge blankets. embroidered. I will put photos on the Facebook group. Princess Lexi, well, we call her Princess Lexington. I don't know why, but that it just stuck. Princess Lexi, and it's got a poem on it. And I love dog. And then Princess Rosie, she got one, and hers was it's got a cavalier embroidered onto it. And Lexi, could you be any louder? A cavalier and oh, I can't remember what the other bit of hers were. Oh, I'll take photos. But Rosie, wherever you put that blanket, she won't leave it alone. When we've done Rosie's training, we took her for proper training. There's one of the training words is blanket, because then she jumps up on a blanket and lays down as long as you give her a sweet. So as soon as I put that out, she thought, oh yes, sweeties. So now she won't leave it. She just keeps getting on it. I don't know where to put this. We're going there. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. That looks blue. It's purple. I've never seen out like them, so... And it was... Oh, I'm going to get your name wrong. I know I am. Susan. I'm sorry if I've got it wrong. I get so much stuff. But yeah, it was amazing. I'm so chuffed. It made me cry. And I am using the yellow. You don't see Andy have emotions around, but he was so touched. It was lovely to see. So yeah, thank you so much. That's it. She said she doesn't sell them. She didn't even want acknowledging, so it definitely wasn't a way to get seen or anything. I mean, I still would have done. Absolutely, I would have done. Yeah. We do appreciate it. Right, I think we're going to call that a day. Look at that, the green didn't proper come off. I'm not overly happy with these colours. Wait till you see the one that I finished. Although, when it's finished, you'll love it because it's actually the other technique that it's about. Right, I'm not going to spray this. I'm just going to put this on and see if I stop spraying halfway through. Oh, I must have sprayed because that's still wet. Awesome. It's right. I'm not even going to clean it off. I am with that. Lexi dog. Lexi. Lexi. I'm sure she does it on purpose. Pretends to be deaf. Right, I'm going to rush through this bit now. I've been nattering, haven't I? And I want to get a few done. I just did another one before I came on, just to see how quick they could be done. And I did it super quick. But I'll show you why in a minute, in a bit. Let's put one of that green on. Also, you newbies, if there's one thing you didn't know about me, it is that my favourite colour is green. The other thing is I suck my thumb religiously. I cannot sleep without my thumb in my mouth. Sad, I know. We'll go for a purple in the middle. Bill. I do love these pens. I mean, it probably is quicker just to get your inks and stamp them, but nah, it's right. I think the colours on this have just turned out to be darker, and that's why it's a bit, looks a bit untidy at the moment. Right, I think that's it. Yeah, let's put them away. Oops, this cable gets me every time. Right. Makes your stamps a lovely colour. Right, I'm just going to put that way behind me. Oh, I say, you know, when I'm telling you that I'm selling my stuff on eBay, I mean, I'm selling my stuff. I've gone through every single tub apart from my I'm just going to put these away. Apart from my Christmas, which I'll do this weekend, and I've halved every tub that's chocolate like that. I've got it down to half. I'm just parting with everything. I want to buy some new stuff. Don't have the pennies. What better way to do it? Right. Now we're going to... I know everybody knows, but the newbies might not. Gina K Master Layout. That's number 1. So this is going to be the inside. So I use the smaller of the two, which is this one. So I'm just going to randomly put it anywhere. Well, within reason. That's fine. But also, while this is going through the die cut machine, we are going to use... Just grab it. We are going to use my favourite things, Tall Hello. And I'm going to put that in the middle. Put it the right way around, Heidi. Well, that would have been good, wouldn't it? So what we're doing is called the ECLIPSE technique. I'm so sorry about Lex, that's so loud. Right, I have preset some of these bits because I've already cut the stacks out that we're going to be using. I'm just going to put it through the machine. Right. They'll all be cut out like this, so I'll leave that out. The outer layer's already been cut ready. That's for the bin. Take that off. And we want all these out. I should have checked to see if it would dry first, shouldn't I? I love this. This is my first time of using this one. So I've had this a while and all, but out of the ones that I've done 1, 2, 3, I've done 4. And the wording, well, I don't know. I'm going to say this is my favourite, but I think it's the fact that it fills the whole... We need to keep the middle. It fills the whole card, does the greeting. So I'm going to stick this onto a green panel. And I'm going to do it with my glue gun. Well, everybody's asking about this as well. It is My Sweet Petunia, not My Little Petunia like I put before. It's My Sweet Petunia. It is $34.99 from Bumbleberries, which is where we buy it in UK. It comes with this glue bottle that's on with glue in it, and then it comes with a separate bottle which you can put your own glue in. It also, this is a fine tip, the other bottle has a thicker tip in it, so if you wanted to do something where you needed more ink to flow out quickly. So, and at first, I'm not going to lie, I didn't like it. It kept clogging up at night time and everything, but it must have been me because it's absolutely fine now. But if it does clog up, it comes with its lid, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a needle inside it which goes straight down that tube, so it unclogs it straight away anyway. I didn't get that very straight, did I? That's you lot talking to me. That's what my teachers used to say. Easily distracted. Stop talking to me. No, oh my goodness me, I am totally messing up. I am so sorry to you guys. I'm not normally like this, am I? Oh, come on. This is why I use repositionable tape, because it lifts straight off. That's fine. That'll do. You'll hear me say that a lot. That'll do. So I'm going to put it straight onto its base. This is how quick it is once you've got the thingy done. I think it's that blue that spoils it for me. But it'll be fine, you watch. I'm not using glue. I don't know which round. I normally use the Gina K one, but I'm running out, so I'm trying to be very careful with it. And it's repositionable. These aren't. That's why I've been using wet glue. So get that where I want it. And do. And while I'm at it, I will put just make sure it's smaller. Yeah, I'll just put a plain inside in so that inside's done, unless you want to decorate them, which I don't, but I've been getting better at. I have been starting to do. I'm not today though. Got Toby downstairs. He's waiting. Well, actually, he's not. He's on his tab. He's asked me to set him up a YouTube channel. You'll get used to Toby, you guys. Honestly, he's my grandson, and he's obsessed with YouTube. So that tall hello, I'm just going to put away because we're not using that one again. Brilliant die to have. I'm just going to put it away behind me. So what I've done with that same die, I've cut out another 4 out of scrap pile, and I've already glued them together. That's the bit that's going to save us a lot of time, especially seeing as though that they are separate letters. You can do this just with, you know, with your alphabet dies. Oh, it'd take me too long. Lining up, make sure it's straight. Not a chance. So all we're doing is gluing them on top. And then we're putting them back in where they belong. Oh my goodness me. I'm blaming Lexi's snoring, she's putting me off. So make sure you don't put me upside down. Ask me how I know that one as well. And it worked till it was firmly stuck. I realised what I'd done. Silly girl. So I made a mess of one of them. Although I did recover it. So all my cards, like this one, say hello or thank you. Friend. Those are the ones that I send out for the coffees. All the ones with happy birthday on are the ones I send out for your birthdays. Plus I always make extra birthday ones offline to put on eBay just to see if I can get a bit of cash back. It's such an expensive what's yellow for? Orange. Yeah, it's I need some new teeth. Such an expensive hobby, isn't it? I don't do craft fairs and stuff like that. For one, I don't leave the house. I'm a hermit, is it? That's what kids say anyway. Yeah, I'm quite happy in my pyjamas, which I've got on today, just to sit in my craft room with all the gang, snoring gang. So yeah, it's hard for me to make money that way. Here we go, this one's nearly done. This one, honestly, this is the one that's going to probably take the longest. Oh, there is another one that's just separate letters. I've done one and I thought I've done it in colours like this again, but in a minute I'm going to do it in colours that are more suitable for a man, because everybody says they don't have any ideas for men's cards. So I just looked at it and I said to Andy, what do you think if I did it in like teals and browns? Would it be suitable for a man? He said, yeah. He said, it really would. He says, but, oops. He said, I'd also say you could put the word autumn through it. So, yeah, I do have a die that says autumn, actually. I have quite a lot of these dies, because when I was starting out and I was making mistakes and stuff, I used to cut the words out. Not like this, I just used to cut them out of different card and stick them over at front so that it hid a lot of the background. So we've all done it. And now I found better ways of using backgrounds that are no good. But yeah, we've all done it. So this card, Lexi, did you hear that? Let me just push that down. So that's why you keep them. So there you go. In the end up, I don't think that looks bad. You can read the word. It's nice also if you did all the under ones in black, or even red, green, whatever colour matches your card. It looks amazing. It's like it gives it a bit of a shadow. Right, let me just grab some bling. I'm using all pre-sticky bling for these, so we're not having to mess about. And I'm going down here with one. Should I put it bottom? And I'm going to go, oh, I can't get it off, up top. I have all different makes of these. A lot of them I got free from Spellbinders. They're not. There you go. There's card one, Eclipse. It's nearly half an hour, but we've had a natter, so see how many we can get done. I really want to try this. Oh, this, I'll show you the other one. Look at the difference in the colours. These seem a lot lighter. Oh, I've glittered the top of that and all with Winkestella. We didn't finish. I also cut out the word you. And all I did, get my dots. All I did was get a little dot and stuck it in the middle, and I put a dab of glue on each end. This has its own holder and all. I can't show you, it's got stuff piled on it, but I'll show you before we go. And I just put it in the, you can put it up here. Let's put it up here out of the writing. And having the little foam behind it, it can't be squashed down. There you go. So just different colours, but I love them. Right, let's crack on to the next one. Right, yeah, I really want to do this one because I want it to show that we can do it in men's colours. For this one, I'm using the Gina K £110. When I couldn't get hold of Nina, the classic crest, I panicked. I bought cards from everywhere. I've got Concord and Knife, I've got Gina K, I've even got Crafter's Companion. I've just got everybody's. So I came across these the other day. Right, let's crack on with this one. Again, it'll be cut down once we've decided what we're doing. But we are using, oh, where did I put it? I thought I had everything out. 1 second. I did keep it out. We're using the 4 leaves. And I got 4, yeah. I got 4 blocks out ready, so I weren't having to mess about changing. Now I'm going to whisk through this one if I can. So all we're doing, bearing in mind I didn't do these colours, I'm using Tranquil Teal, Craft maybe, Warm Cocoa. I must have had that a while. I understand why Andy said autumn now. Yeah, that's better. Let's have a look. I did get out Cherry Red and Chocolate Truffle is going to be too dark, I think, because we're going on a brown background. So let's start with, I wonder about mixing them up a bit. I was gonna, let me just see how it turns out if I just see what that looks like. Yeah, I quite like it, you see. But then what does, just check the red with some red and brown. Let's see what that looks like. No, I don't like that one. No, I'm going to keep on playing. So, I'm going teal. So we're literally just whacking them on anyway. Doesn't matter. Cover the card and then we're going to cut it down. So, anyway. Oh, that were a lot of ink, wasn't it? What is wrong with me today? I want you to see the detail. We can go, let's go red. Oh, I don't know if this will be a man's card, you know. Let's go brown with this one. I think maybe I didn't need the red, you know, but it is what it is. What did we go for? Let's go for a lighter. And if we're just using these 4 colours, that's fine. That is very light. Oh, it's got the green on it. It's okay, isn't it? Right, where's the teal? So this is a lot quicker method if you want to do it like this. Let's go in here. That'll do. We'll go brown. In there. Quite like that. We'll go red. In here. I might put some more red in yet. In fact, I'll definitely put some more red in. We'll go that there. We'll go red again on this corner. I know what I did different on that other card. I put a bit of green around the bottom with the stencil brush, and I haven't on that one. And I'll just put a little bit of brown there, and then we'll just wipe these off. Dark brown. I quite like them colours actually, you know. Yes, it is autumn. This is an awesome technique with snowflakes. It really is. So I'm just going to whack these in drawer. That's another thing done. The last one that I did today, what I says I've just done a quick one before I came on. I won't do it because I really, look at that. All others are coming off, but that's not. Same make of inks. Yeah, I'll just show it you at end, and it's the quickest one you'll do. Unless by a miracle I can get this one and the next one done and still have less than an hour. Not likely. If you didn't talk to me so much, I'd get more done. So I can hear you all. Right, I'm just going to chuck that where it belongs. I don't really chuck them, but you know. I do love putting them away as I go along. Right, so we're going to do the same thing. Just making sure I've got the small one of the two. Oh, I do like them colours a lot. And I think it'd be great for a man's card. Now then, I did splatter this one. I'm going to do it now before we cut into it. What can I use? I wonder if this will be too dark. This is Lindy's magical, I can't remember what everybody calls them, but I have a feeling this may be too dark. Well, I'm just going to take the tiniest bit. Can you see that? I might not use it because I did one other day and wow, it's strong. And a tiny bit of water. Oh, it might look alright, that. Get my water brush. Oh, this could work just nice with that. Let's just have a... Yeah. It just takes away the starkness of that white if you don't want to do any blending over it. Even gold would have been nice on that. Right. I'm going to have to give it a quick blast there. If you're putting your wing Castella on, you've got to do it so quick because you're actually working with water reactive cards, inks. So it does move it if you're not quick enough. That's fine. And for this one, we are using My Favourite Things Bold Happy Birthday. I've already got the stacks done. Just clean that off because you'll get to know that I'm the person that puts ink everywhere. Some tape. So I'll say everything else is prepared. It's literally just the inking that we've got to get done. I can't see if that's straight. It's busy. I'm going with it. I don't think it's straight. I can't see. You stay still. I'm just going there. And when this is done, I'll show it you in the other colours. But I think the next one's my absolute favourite. Put that there. So because we've gone, I'm going to use a brown, but where's it gone? I'm going to use a brown base. I did get one out, but I don't know if I put it. Ooh. Oh no. I've lost the eye. I found it. These are the bits you've got to keep. All the insides. So I'm just pushing them out and keeping them at the side of me. And we'll put them all back together. The next one's just done with a one piece, so it's super quick. Right. What I need to know, decide is, so that's the Happy Birthday, My Favourite Things. I have checked at Bumblebees and they're in stock, so I think we're going to go for the dark. Does that look better with the brown base? Oh, craft. Oh, I think that might look better, might it? Yeah, I'm going to go for that one. So they can put away. So we'll stick it all down. I don't know if this is the one that isn't working, but I'm going to do it with all my... Oh, it is. It's so much quicker with the Gina K. But what I am going to do, these little bits here. Just going to make sure it sticks down. Setting it. Oh, definitely a good choice putting it on craft. It is very autumn, isn't it? But to me, it is also a man's birthday. There we go. I love that already. So I do have them all. Again, cut out into 3s. I'm going to get rid of that dot because I'm going to end up losing it. So there's my dot. In fact, it's already one short because I lost a dot. And I weren't cutting out a full piece again just for a dot. Now I've just got to remember see which way it goes in. Tell you what. Oh, that's spot on if it fits. Go on, get in. Spot on. Right, we'll go for this. Luckily for me, the D is exactly the same as the P because I got them the wrong way around when I was doing my practice one. And it turned out perfect. So, super quick, super easy. Super, super, super. At least I'm not saying stunning, which is what the kids say I always say. I'm just going to put a bit of glue in because it is quick. Make sure you put the right H in the right place and stuff like that. Get my A. Upside down. And then in with that one goes the middle. And it looks like it goes there. Oh, that was quick. Perfect. Told you. Which is that? That's the B. P. And to be fair, this one doesn't need bling because you've splattered. I mean, I did it on the other one, but you can't see the splatter. I used a super shiny... Super. Stop saying super. I used a shiny... I think that's fine. Yes. Yeah, I used a shiny splatter. And I thought you couldn't see it, so I put a load more on. Oh dear, you can see it. And also, the Gina K paper doesn't hold the splatter as... It doesn't hold water as well as others, which I already knew, so I don't even know why I did it. But it does look good. I am impressed with it. See how quick this comes together? When I'm doing something like this, I will always prep it before I start my card. Because there's nothing worse than breaking off having to do a job like this. It is time consuming. But like I say, I've done a quicker version, so you'll see. But that hasn't took 2 minutes, has it? Because it's prepped. B. Well, I'm not going to lie, it took me a lot longer than this yesterday. But then my table was full of rubbish. So, I've been talking to Andy again about doing this live. And I'm going to put a poll in the Facebook group, the Heidi-The Crafter, to see, just because we don't know what we're doing, how about we do just like an half an hour live of talking. You know, you just come on and ask me some questions, or if you've got an idea of something you want me to craft that's quick, we can do that. It's just so I can get used to doing it because we don't have a clue. Between us, we don't have a clue. Carly's going to help, but it's catching her when she's not busy. And the time I'm going to do it, I am going to do it at 7:30 on a Sunday evening. That is definitely going to be my time. Because I've got people in Australia that I know can watch it. I've got people in America that I know then can watch it. So if it's an awkward time for anybody, also let me know. And then we'll try and work out to do another one. But yeah, I just wondered if, you know, like a Q&A. If that's something that interests anybody. Just once, just so we can get used to... I mean, I don't mind doing that on a weekly basis. I'd love that. I get to talk to you all. Don't necessarily have to craft. We can chuck it in if you want, but the plan is to craft while I do it. See, my space here is the depth of a kitchen worktop, which is what I'm working on. And I have stuff here, all my brushes are in front of me. Obviously, I'll have to move that, and I need some kind of computer, you know, so I can read your messages and answer and everything while we're crafting. So that's something I need to sort out. But Andy's going to be to ask the questions in case I miss them when I'm crafting. And it'd be nice actually to sort of like get him involved a bit. I think it'll be a good deal. So let me know. I'll put a poll in, like I say, in group. I don't know what the poll will be for. What will it be for? To see if you want to do a Q&A? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll explain it again in there. Which way around does this go? That way, I think. That might be a bit off, but it's alright. Right, nearly done, guys. See? I said it'd be alright. And I love the colours I've chose. I actually like them better than my others now. That's something I don't do. I don't use this enough to pick things up. I just try and do it with my little fat fingers. That way around, I think. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, I'm not going to put any bling on it. And it's a man's card, so definitely don't want bling on it. And I don't want glitter on it, so I'm not even going to put it on the wording. So that card is done. What do you think, guys? I love it. I'm impressed. And this is the coloured one that I did. Oh, you can see that. Look at all the shine. Got carried away, I told you. But I love that. You've got a man's and a woman's. I'm impressed. Right, let's do the last one. Where did I put the other two? There. Right, this one's nice and quick, I think. We're using watercolour again. Now this one will be cut down differently. We need thin paper and one to go inside. Oh, I did it on the other one, didn't I? I was just checking. Right, we need some clean water. I've got a tub of water. And we're going to cover it. I'm just going to move this down a little bit. And I'm just going to wipe up here because we're going to put some inks down. Right. So we need, again, I chose rainbow colours. You choose what you want. I'm putting festive berries down. Can you see that I'm putting that there? You can, can't you? Festive berries, carved pumpkin. Where's my yellow? We just used it, haven't we? Oh Oh, where's my yellow? Oh, it's there, look. Can't see for looking. Yellow. I've put twisted citron, but it seemed to blend a bit too much in with that, so I'm putting a bit of pistachio above it. And I think I'm going to go with, I did use tumbled glass, but it wasn't very strong. Can we get away with salvage patina? Yeah, I think that'll be all right. And dusty concord. I didn't choose any of them colours for any reason, just they were the rainbow colours. Right. I'm using my big fat brush. I can't remember what they called them, but it holds all the water. I'll just get my other brush ready. Yeah. So all I'm going to do, I need some kitchen towel. It is a quick card, honest. So I'm going to wet it. I'm not going to go to the edges, but I'm going to go top to bottom. So I'm just going to... Oh, look, it's got colour through it. That's where I want my yellows and stuff. We'll still go with it. It's got to be done. So I'm absolutely soaking it wet through. Just put that to the side. And then we're going to come in and we're going to pick up the red. And we're just going to go at the top. Just a little bit. I'm going to wash it off. And pick up the orange. Do the same. Wash it off. This is where it started losing its colours. I'm going to try and come in yellow. I don't want that to run. Don't run. Yeah, when it dried I added a bit more yellow, so let's have a look. Green. See what I mean? It goes quite matchy with the yellow. I really don't want that. Maybe don't put as much water on. It is going to be cut down anyway. So I am going to take a bit of that cracked pistachio. It looks more green now. Blue. And purple. It's not the best purple I've picked, is it? I'm just going to run that over with heat tool and then I'm going to put some more yellow in. That's gorgeous colour in there. See, the green and the yellow get lost, don't they? They're not very strong. Perfect. I'm just going to run some yellow through it. Where did I put it? That's better. What a difference. And we'll do the same with the green. I didn't do last time, so hopefully it'll work. Oh yeah. That's okay, isn't it? Just a bit of plain water. I think we'll go with that. I love that. Not enough red in it for me, but it looks all right. So a quick blast. I mean, if you've got time, wet all that and pick it up with your paper. I don't have time. Or I do, but I think you'll get bored. I love smushing up what's left. There we go. That one wants washing. Right, now the easy bit. I am just going to measure what I cut the other one down to, because I can't remember. I think it was 3.5. It is 9 centimetres. What's that? Why doesn't this do inches? I'll have to measure it on my measuring cutter. Yeah. 3.5 we're going to cut this down to. But before we do that, we're going to do stamping. And I do have the stamps ready, she says. Where do I have them ready? Here they are. Right, and what you're going to do, any order you want, I'm going to stick with the order I already did, and then I don't have to think about it. Like I say, it hurts my brain. I'm using this one first, the Leaf Creeper, which is that one. And I should have every single colour ready in front of me. So I'm inking up in red. That's lovely on its own, isn't it, that? You just cut a word out of that. And I'm going to pop it where the red is. Yay. I said this was quick. Where did it go? I've got one missing out of there then. I wonder if that's what that is that's floating about behind here. Yes, it is. Yay. I've got another stamp to put in its own. I've got about 20 in front of me. All tiny ones. Right, that's one done. Now I'm going to use the... I'm going to use that one. I don't know what to put it away for. Leaf spray. And I'm going to do it in orange. We're nearly done, I promise you. This is a lovely one when it's done. I'm rushing. Orange. Now then, I don't know what to do about this yellow. I ended up using Golden Meadow and I didn't like it. There we go. I really want to check it on something. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going for it. Now on the other one I used a dandelion and I didn't like it. So for this one I'm going to use the solid seed head. Please show up. Now you see, if I hadn't made it a bit brighter, it might have shown up. Do you know what? That's all right. But note to self, I won't add any more yellow to it next time so that it'll show up a bit more. There we go. And also with this technique, you're using a lot of your stamps. Now I'm going to use the willow. In green. That shows up lovely. And one that I've never used till yesterday, the Zen Rose, is going in blue. I thought it was lovely when it was stamped. Look how pretty that is. And then the last one, also new to me, being used yesterday, but it's also off the new release, is the Dragon Thorn, and we're doing that in purple. I thought this stamped beautiful as well. Look at that. All stamping done. This is super quick now, this one. This is going to be a thank you card. Just whack these inks away. And what we're going to do is cut it down to 3.5. I might have to keep turning it round. Where's 3.5? That's 3.5. I'm going to go a little bit there. I wanted some white on the edge. That didn't cut very well. We are going to stick this one, oh, I'm going to cut it first, aren't I? And we're using, on this one we're using the Birch Press Thanks. It has, that's your die, but it has a shadow die to it as well. Honestly, this is super quick, bear with me. So in the middle, there. Run it through. There is one bit I do to it which I'll do off camera instead. There's a couple of tiny bits you need to save. The middle of the K, part of the S, and middle of the A. That's it. And because it's one word, I've already stacked up the ones to go underneath. I can hear Toby laughing downstairs, playing with Alexa. So I stacked it 3 high. Or 4 high, whichever, I can't remember. The base at the top, I'm going to stick on with my Gina, okay? Just chuck a little bit into these bits here. Now it won't cutting off, but if I line that perfect at the top there, I only want a little edge. Oh, that one's not big enough. That's the inside. What am I doing? Come on. So that just gives me a little edge. I'm going to stick that in the card before it gets wasted. I'm going to lose them bits, aren't I? And I'm going to cut this off. Just cutting the excess off. So that's there, it's about there. It is a guess. A little bit more. Yeah, maybe I didn't get it spot on. That'll do. Doesn't help rushing, does it? I'm going to stick it onto the card base. I'm really sorry about the time. It's worth it. Gosh, that's really not straight, is it? It will be when I do take my photos. I'll sort that out. And then you just take this. I love this one. I think it's amazing. But I'll show you the finished one, because on top of the letters, I used glossy accents. They're amazing. So it fits in perfect. Like I say, it's one piece. In there, in there, in there. That didn't sit, did it? That's not very straight. It's because I've rushed, you see. And that's it. I will glossy accent it, but I'll do it off air. But I'll show you. I will trim both sides. But the actual card, look how pretty it is. Look at the glossy accents. I much prefer that flower that I've used there. I really didn't like that. So there you go. I'm off. I'm really sorry for keeping you so long. But that is the Eclipse technique. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll catch you soon. Bye.